Warning, this video contains strong language in adult situations and may be offensive to more sensitive viewers. Hey everybody, Amazing Atheist here, and I'm just about sick of this nonsense about ghosts, okay? Check this out. I'm a physical being, this is a physical wall, I try to walk through the wall, ugh. Okay, that didn't work. Ow, 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 okay. So I can't walk through walls, but if I was a ghost, I could supposedly walk through these walls. So here's the question. Why don't I just fall through the floor? It doesn't make sense, okay? Can I fly? Ghosts can fly, some say. I don't understand why a ghost would be able to fly, because they seem like they're limited to all their old human weaknesses. I mean, if you die a Civil War soldier, you're just a Civil War soldier forever. Because you see them, you know, they talk about these Civil War ghosts, and they're always wearing their Civil War clothes. And, you know, if it was a slave ghost, it's always still dressed like a slave. So if I die wearing this shirt, apparently this shirt dies with me. I get a ghost version of this shirt, a ghost version of these pants, a ghost version of those shoes, a ghost version of the socks. I mean, if you die in a bathrobe, you're just in a bathrobe forever. If you're a morbidly obese guy, you're a morbidly obese ghost. If you are an amputee, I don't have an arm, then you're going to be an armless ghost. If you die in a wheelchair, I'm not sure what happens. Either you have to be a ghost that just drags yourself along by your hands, like a snail, or you have to, I guess you get a ghost wheelchair. That'd be cool. Ghost wheelchair. That makes so much freaking sense. You know, I don't understand the whole ghost thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm just about sick of all this crap about nature. Ooh, you know, we shouldn't do that because it's not natural. And it's only natural that we do this. You know what? Nature wants you to live in nomadic, hunter-gatherer tribes that don't have enough to eat, live 20 years on average, have no teeth by the time they're in their teens, and are just disgusting, okay? Nature wants you to be a dirty, stinking freaking animal. Fuck nature. That's what I'm saying. I'm just about sick of getting these letters from creationists that aren't even their ideas. They just go to Answers in Genesis or some crap like that. They send me these stupid, insipid, boring fucking emails. They send them to me, I get to read them, I look at them, I say, well, I can refute most of these. I'm no brilliant evolutionary biologist, but even I can see the problems inherent in the stuff that this person has sent me. And if I send them the refutations, then surely this person will see the light, realize that they've made a mistake, become enlightened and intelligent, and thank me for my time. And I do that and say, well, this is wrong because, okay, irreducible complexity has been refuted very convincingly several times, here, here, and here, and here, and you can read more of this and that, and da-da-da-da-da, and I do that, and what do they come back with? You just didn't know, you loser, you fat, stupid atheist, you'll say anything. It's like, okay, I just gave you a solid refutation, and you're coming back at me with nothing, not a jack shit. Fuck you, creationists. I'm just about sick of the U.S. Post Office, okay? No one communicates with snail mail anymore. The only thing that anyone gets in the mail is crappy little promotional stuff with coupons that no one ever uses, or bills. No one needs that shit, so let's just get rid of the mail system altogether, alright? Just tear down your mailbox, say, I don't want no more mail anymore, and I'm not paying any taxes on this shit any longer. So everyone who hasn't jumped on the bandwagon, get a fucking computer, get a fucking internet connection, get on the fucking internet, start using email like a 21st century adult. Okay, thank you very much, right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm definitely right. I'm just about sick of the discrepancy between gamers and the games they play. I just saw a game the other day where the object is you're a guy who goes to Vegas to hook up with chicks. But you know what? Here's an idea. Instead of playing a game where you're a guy who goes to Vegas and hooks up with a bunch of chicks and has a bunch of crazy adventures, why not go to fucking Vegas and actually have the crazy ass adventures your fucking self? Why not take a little bit of risk, do something with your fucking life, okay? How about that? How about that? I'm just saying. Maybe that's an alternative you might want to consider to playing video games, okay? And it's just so funny, because it's always these big fat kids, you know? Not even like me fat, I'm talking about like real fat, like, you know, if I was like this, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was eating Doritos. No, they're like that fat, and they're playing these games, and And it's like the only thing they can do, the only part of their body that they have any dexterity in whatsoever is their thumbs, okay? And they just sit there and they drool and they shovel fucking chips and candies and ding-dongs and Twinkies and little pastry cakes and powdered donuts into their fat gullets and fucking gum it down as they play these games where they're playing this hugely muscular, physically fit, sexually attractive warrior who, can kill people just by looking at him, rippling fucking muscles and toughness, and then you see this big fat guy playing that shit. Oh man, I wish that was my life. I'm just about sick of John McCain's Straight Talk Express. Yeah, okay. John this week criticized the Supreme Court ruling that, foreign detainees still deserve to be protected under the rights of the U.S. Constitution, but he's strongly opposed to Guantanamo Bay. Okay, so you're opposed to Guantanamo Bay, but not opposed to the line of reasoning that led us to Guantanamo Bay. It's like being against filling a tub with water, but not being against a tub being filled with water. It doesn't make sense, John McCain. You are senile. That's why you are going to lose. Yeah. I'm just about sick of people telling me, you need to lay off the drugs, man. Maybe you need to lay on the drugs, you boring motherfucker. Okay? If this is like the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life, and you're like, look at that guy, wow, that guy's fucking crazy, then you are living an extremely dull and meaningless life. You're playing fucking Xbox 360 all day long, and that's like your life. That's some sad shit, man. Take that Xbox 360, just take it outside, go climb up to your roof, or if you're on the second story, just go open your window and slam that motherfucker into the ground as hard as you can, and if it doesn't break, then go out there with a sledgehammer and just keep smashing it repeatedly until it's in little fragments all over the ground. Because that is about the most useful application for that goddamn thing. I'm telling you that shit. Go out there, get drunk, have indiscriminate sex, make horrible, horrible, life-ruining mistakes, get into a dangerous relationship with someone who you know is totally wrong for you just for the sex, and then spend 3 or 4 years trying to get out of it. Do that kind of shit, because that is where the fun is, okay? That's where the fun is. It ain't on the TV, it's not in the video game, it's out there in the fucking world, you know what I'm saying? Stop watching this video right now. Turn this off. Turn this off. It's not here either. There's no fun to be had here. This is just me talking. I'm just some asshole on a camera in a fucking room, and you're just some asshole in a room staring at a screen at some asshole that was talking earlier and put a video up on YouTube. That's all you're doing right now. And there's no fun in that, is there? Does that sound like fun to you when I describe it? No. Turn this shit off. Get the fuck out of here. Go do something. I'm just about sick of motherfuckers who don't listen. And apparently you're one because you're still fucking here. I told you to leave. Get gone. I'm just about sick of critics who don't know what their fucking job is. I was reading reviews of M. Night Shyamalan's latest movie, The Happening, and what I read were not reviews of M. Night Shyamalan's latest movie, The Happening. They were reviews of M. Night Shyamalan. Apparently, these critics all have some kind of personal problem with the guy. Don't get me wrong, it's not because I'm really sticking up for M. Night Shyamalan. I don't give a fuck about what happens to M. Night Shyamalan. He can get hit by a bus tomorrow. I'm not going to give a fuck, okay? He's not someone that I admire or anything like that. The problem I have with it is I'm trying to consider whether or not I want to see this movie, and I'm reading these fucking reviews, and they don't make any fucking sense because they're not about the goddamn movie, so I can't make any sort of fucking judgment based on them because they're all about M. Night fucking Shyamalan, who I don't give a fuck about, right? Who's with me? Revolution! I'm just about sick of deceptively titled meats, okay? It's not beef, it's cow. It's not pork, it's pig. It's not escargot, it's fucking snails, man. Alright? You understand? I'm just about sick of people whining and bitching and moaning about high gas prices. You know what? You're the ones who thought that fuel efficiency was for pussies. It's just a bunch of pussies. You had to have your your big old pickup truck or your SUV, and now you don't want it anymore because it fucking cost you $300 to fill it up. Well, you know what? Too fucking bad, asshole. Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out. Good night.